Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday. I hope you got your thinking caps. You know why. You know why, Bunny. Tiny Dragon is always favorite and first. I got my Monster Energy drink. I am a happy, happy dragon today. My partner got one on his way home from work for me, so I'm happy. I know, right? I got it as a lovely birthday present off Aki for my birthday. The little kitty that is on my sofa, that is Aki. And she made it for me for my birthday, and it was a really, really cute surprise. And it's my first chibi that I have with both eyes visible. A little chibi. And the other art I have is the one on my Twitch channel of me and Bunny together. So yeah, I super love it. It's so expressionative. I added the little thinking cap to her earlier because we're going to be playing Ace Attorney, obviously. So we had to put our thinking caps on today because we're going to be helping the main man. And I absolutely adore Pheonix Wright. It is one of my favorite game franchises. I shrimp very hard for the men in suits and the ladies. But yeah, it is really, really cute, Bunny. Aki was the one who made it. She made a bunch for her friends. The one where I'm poking... Yeah, that one. That piece of art. I love that one. It's really cute. I don't usually get many art pieces with like both eyes visible, but you know, it depends on the mood. So it was really cute when Aki got me this one too as a chibi. It does describe us, yes. It's one of my favorite pieces that you gave me, Bunny. I do enjoy that one. I have plans for future other stuff I want to get done, but I'm, you know, money, poor dragon. Art costs money, you know. What do you mean cursed art? Oh my god, what are you planning? That's I mean, it might keep you out of your little sad funk you got going on. If it keeps you busy, sure. How are you, Tony? I hope you're doing well. But yes, Bunny is an artist as well. Tony also does art, Bunny. She's does more realism than digital, but she's an artist too. Oh, more food. You ordering out again? What are you ordering this time? You literally ate out yesterday, woman. Please follow me, ma'am. Oh, but Bunny wants you to follow her on Twitter. Pen and paper artists. Oh, you made pizza yourselves. Oh. You'll find Bunny's Twitter in my links area. Tonight is chicken, steaks, and chips. Hey yo, I had chicken steaks and sweet potato fries today. I cooked that today for me and Tiny Dragon. You need to get a Twitter, woman. Get yourself a Twitter. Post your art to Twitter. People will love you. Too toxic. Oh, on Instagram. I think Tony has Instagram. I can't remember. I don't have Instagram. Not that I remember anyway. I need to make a VTuber Instagram for Nozomi stuff at some point, so I'll do that. Bunny has Instagram. Bunny likes to post her stuff there too. She lives on Instagram. It took a while for me to get her to make a Twitter, so yeah. Oh. Ooh, my monster is making me burp. Oh well. I love it. It's energy. I'm approaching it. Oh god, no. I've not cleaned. But yeah, if you want to make cursed art, sure. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I love your work, honey. But, oh my god, I'm just excited. Yeah, so we're going to be doing Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy on Fridays. Oh my goodness. And this is going to be a thing that I'm doing on Friday. My new schedule will be up on Sunday, where I'll be, you know, actually putting games down in the schedule this week because I have games I want to play. Woman. No. Alright. Yes, we want to play the game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Ooh-hoo! I love the fucking art. No! You can't see me. I got the curtains closed, woman. We'll play the first turnaround. Yeah. I'm excited. Oh, dripping. Gas pins. Oh no. She been hit? Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Oh dear. I'll make it look like he did it. I know, the art is super cool. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh. Boy, am I nervous. Oh, it's the boy. My man, Pheonix. Oh. What? What happened? What am I helping with? What's the matter? Don't spook the tiny chibi. What's going on? My eyes. Oh, Mia. Okay. Why? What happened to your eyes? What happened to your eyes? Right. Oh my god, you smooth woman. Oh my god, you're very smooth. Oh, hello, ma'am. She looked pretty. Terrifying. You very smooth there, bunny. Oh, hiya, chief. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Damn you, like, thick bar. Making it disgusting. We need to get you a fedora. You tip your hat to the ladies. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Pheonix, I'm impressed. Please be impressed with me, ma'am. Please. Thank you. She in a lovely suit. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I know, I do love you, honey. I love you very much. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Oh, neck game strong, lady. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? The look of shock on you. You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I refuse to, like, butcher some of the voices because I'm just like, hello, sir. No, hello. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. Holy shit. What? What's under where? Are you good? Take a drink, bro. Take a drink. Don't die. Oh. I made you say... Oh my god! Woman! I know you choked. No, he's not dead. He's still alive. See, he's in the chat. He's alive. So mean. So mean. My father, don't die. It's okay. It's okay. He's alright. He's not dead. I mean, you know, he's not allowed to die. I'm going out first. No. You sounded so disappointed, Tony. So disappointed. You want me to be miserable? My life, everything, it's all over. Oh no. So angry. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! Oh no. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Oh shit, bro. Fucking extensive. You crazy boy. It sounds like he wants to die. I mean, we all do someday. Unless immortality becomes a thing. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the precious baby! His sparkly eyes. He's called Butts. Why? When I read Death, I relate to that mood. There's the mood. But I even got like a cool spooky little couch for the season. Nick! Why are you called Butts? Why did they give you this name, bro? Oh! Hey there, Larry. Larry Butts, really? He does not have a punchable face. Look at him, he's a precious bean. How dare? Ugh. Excuse me? Dragon's burp. With being thrown a chair at. Oh my god. Aizen goes away on a business trip and you've gone full crazy. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Why? What? Oh no. God, that fucking winky face. Ahem. I know. We don't speak of Voldemort. It's fine, hun. You probably won't see much of him for a few days at least, or maybe a week or so. He's out of country on a business trip. I think he's in like a country or two near the UK. Somewhere. Nah, he can't. He's cool. He checks in very rarely. He's had some good food though. He's eating. He's being fed. So at least I know he's being fed. But there's a lot of meetings he's away at right now. So yeah. Yeah, he's yeah, he was going away for business or something. And he sent me a picture of the food that they gave him, that they fed him. I was like, at least you're eating. You know? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. But clearly, the fucking sweat dripping off your face is a big indicator. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. So he sent you food pics, but not me. Okay. I'll send you the pictures later after stream. Whoa, woo, whatever you do not eat the pistachio ice cream. It has turned... Oh, no, Joe. Why? Why has the pistachio ice cream turned, bro? Play hello, Adele. Yeah, I'll send you his food pictures after stream, bunny. He only sent it to me once, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Hello, Joe. Welcome on in to Pheonix Wright trilogy. I'm Nozami, your Welsh dragon. Got my little thinking cap on today. Top 10 anime betrayals IRL. Oh no. Well, the man did say no, wa sabe. It's like, whatever, Samio, same. What's up with you? Not much is up with me, honey. Enjoying a nice Friday evening. I got my Monster Energy drink. I'm playing one of my favorite games. I'm vibing on this Good Friday. But how have you been? I hope you've been doing well, and welcome on into my streams. I'm very, very honored that you're here today. I love welcoming new friends. It wasn't pistachio ice cream, it was wasabi. They make wasabi ice cream? Oh my god, that sounds so spicy. I'm like, it's like a double-edged sword, because like ice cream's supposed to cool you down. And then they're like, no, we'll make spicy ice cream. Why? Why's it gotta be spicy ice cream? I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh no, did your girlfriend dump you, buddy? Oh no. I ate wasabi raw thinking it was pistachio ice. Doesn't wasabi come in a tube, or did you, like, you know, scrape it off the wasabi root? How did you mistake it for ice cream, honey? Fascinates me how people can drink soft drinks with ease. I take one sip and tear up saying, why is it spicy? Oh, you mean fizzy drinks? Usually, yeah. Now, I do like fizzy drinks, but usually I have to pour it into a glass so I don't, like, burp as much. It was in a little wooden box with chips and stuff. Why were there chips with ice cream? Wouldn't that be like you'd mistake it for guacamole because it's green? Oh. What's your favorite soda, Joe? What's your favorite soda? Everyone's got a favorite. The burp makes my eyeballs hurt and my nose too. Oh, yes, Dr. Pepper is a good choice. I like Dr. Pepper. It's one of those, like, you know, if I'm not drinking tea, I'm usually drinking some, you know, fizzy pop or something. We call them, like, pop over here instead of, like, soda. You ain't human. He eats wasabi. Oh, God. I feel bad for you, bro. That's also neat. Whatever, I was referencing a bit in Cars 2 where Tow Mater mistakes wasabi for pistachio. Oh, that's why I didn't get the reference. I've only seen Cars 1. I love Mater. Oh, I absolutely adore Mater. Mater's my favorite character in Cars, but I've only seen the first one. I need to watch more Disney films. I haven't watched a lot of movies. In Cars 2, Tow Mater is kind of annoying. Is he? He was kind of charming in the first movie. But I suppose they might, like, have overplayed him and stuff. I don't know. Watching in the order Cars 1, 3, 2. Really? They did a third one as well? He's the main character. Oh. Why? That reminds me of, like, Finding Dory when they made her movie out, you know? They did the whole, oh yeah, it's Finding Dory. It's like, why does she need a movie now? Why? Oh. Oh, that sounds really fun. I want to watch that. I'm gonna try and watch it on my next day off. Like, whip out Disney Plus. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh no, who took who away? Ooh, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, if like the order is not relevant to the story, then yeah, I'll definitely do 1, 3, 2. Same slow pacing as 1. I like it though. It was a good. The first one was a really good one, to be honest. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Is it a child or an animal? I assume it's an animal. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Oh. Into the darkness. Cars 3 is like about the next generation of NASCAR racers and McQueen dies in it. Holy shit, bro. How does he die? Does he just get in a car wreck or something? Or like, does his battery die or something? McQueen crashes like the king. Oh, like a wipeout and stuff. I get it. So he, like, essentially his career dies. But, like, you know, he's just out of commission. You got classes tomorrow? Of course. Love you, sweetie. Get plenty of sleep. Take care, honey. Thanks for coming by to the chaos. The newspapers say it was you. Oh, no. My name is Pheonix Wright. Oh, hugs to you too, darling. McQueen has too determined trying to beat Jackson Storm, so he pushes himself, which causes to wreck. Well, he's known for pushing himself, though. He was like that in the first film. He was just arrogant, you know. So it's one of those, you know, he still can't really shift his old ways. So, you know, it's bound to happen, though, especially like in races and stuff like that. Like, damn. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Bitch is dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Aww. He doesn't really retire since at the end he still gets to race until he wants to, unlike how Doc was told he was history and then moved on to the next rookie. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Larry Butts. What a fucking name. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, dude. Of course, you gotta rip on his last name. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I mean, look at his face. He looks like a fucking cinnamon bean. He's so precious. Ugh. Dusty Rusty, the brothers that own Dynaco, sell Rusties to Sterling, which McQueen made a deal with. If he wins the race, he gets to quit when he wants to. If he lost, he would quit forever. Damn! You're very into your car's lore there, sir. Did I say own Dynaco? I meant own. Yeah. Nice. Is it your favorite Disney film? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. One that say don't drive, like my brother. Pixar franchise. I liked The Incredibles. I still haven't got around to watching the second film of that, though. I haven't really watched most of the second ones that come out. Bug's Life was one of my favourites as well. I was telling my sister they need to bring out a second one of those. Gotta love Bug's Life! That and I own one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM. District Courtroom 2. Bum, 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 bum. Coming soon as a sequel to Bug's Life Insect History. Ooh. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Ah, I remember this judge. I love him. He had a very big beard. Oh, not this guy. Payne. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, the man in the suit. I love him. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Me, after explaining to a random PNG YouTuber 5 minutes ago the entire cast lot because they must know what I know. Honestly, I'm fine with stuff like that, hun. If, you know, I love hearing, like, interesting facts and, like, people's interests. Like, it's not a bother at all, Joe. I'm very happy, like, you know, you checked out my content. I don't mind at all if you wanted to tell me about cars and stuff. It's very interesting. I like hearing how passionate people are. I found you via Kelpsy server. Oh, I love Kelpsy. He is a lovely person. I adore him so much. It really frustrates me. I can't check out his streams as much as I want because time zones and stuff, which frustrate me. There's so many of my darling like VTubers and PNG tubers. I miss seeing their streams because of time zones, and I'm like, oh, I will support you. Is he? Or if he's still streaming later, I might raid him. I might raid him later if he's still streaming. Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel honored that you've come over from Kelsey's community. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Oh, the amount of times I have turned down that sponsorship is beyond me. I get so many like sponsorships like from Raid Shadow Legends to the other ones, and I'm like, no. And the HelloFresh one pops up now and again. I'm like, no. And it's one of those, they're games I literally know my community won't play, and, you know, which is essentially, in order to get paid for the sponsorships, you have to get them to, like, do stuff. You should be sponsoring is the hit FNAF game. An hour at Five Nights at Freddy's terrifies me. I am terrible with horror games. The anxiety is just so bad. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. No, I don't want tests! God damn it, it's not school again! Don't worry, an hour at Joe Green's is more light-hearted and only has scary jump scares. Oh my god! Are you serving pizza or are you serving other stuff at Joe Green's? I hope you're not you know, gonna be serving wasabi ice cream, bro. Oh god. No, the night guard is actually a victim of a kidnap. Did you force him to work for you? It's like one night of flumpies. Oh no. You kidnapped the night guard, bro. Oh my god. Yes, Your Honor. The night guard is actually a kidnapped person who was forced to play his survival hide-and-seek game for fun. Oh my god, no. Oh. I'm gonna be like the first to die in like horror games and stuff. It's bound to happen. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. Oh no, he's so nervous. Flumpty is an egg who is chaos god of death, who is immune to the plot and transcended time and space. Oh. Oh my god. I like how you're invested in it. It sounds really fun. An egg. Oh my god. I love that they're an egg. I love that. Oh. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Fucking tests! He tragically kills all his friends in the third game. No! Why did the egg go bad? I'm invested in this egg who I know nothing about. He's a bad egg. No! Not the bad egg. Oh. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That is Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Oh, the chin scratch! Yes! Where am I getting notification? There we go. Correct. I mean, he forced one of his victims who failed. Yes, there's like 31 who failed to drink a bucket of lava and live. How do you kinda live when drinking a bucket of lava? This makes no sense to me. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Wits? I have no wits. I am a dragon who likes shiny things. We have no wits about us. The other 30 were... Oh my god! Formed into a dinosaur called Eyesore. Okay, I like that name for the dinosaur. I like that name. I like the name for that. Next question. Oh no. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Bitch! I haven't even told the victim's name yet. Thank you for the fireworks, Tone! He kind of lived because he became a red skeleton called Redman. They couldn't have made a better name for the skeleton. Come on. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. Did you? Oh my god, a little piggy. Isn't that that pig from Pokemon Violet? I still haven't, like, gotten around to getting Violet and Scarlet yet. He also partook in some animal clothing, such called for a humanoid beaver and an owl. Beaver fell in the toilet and the owl choked. You got a shiny! Oh, nice, Tone. How do you choke on a urinal? They're massive. Did the owl unhinge his jaw like a snake? It's pink. Ooh! I know Tiny Dragon has Violet, but I haven't played it. It's on my to-play list. I have many things to play. I think the last time I got invested highly in Pokemon was Sword and Shield. I had Shield. And I went into full-on, like, shiny breeding. Theorized that Flumpty shoved the urinal in his mouth and threw the beaver in the toilet. The urinals are massive! How does that fit into an owl's mouth is what I want to know, unless it, like, unhinged its mouth like an ant, like a boa constrictor or something. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh, shit. Pheonix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Look at your boobs, ma'am! They are glorious! Stitched corpses of the beaver and the owl are called a beavowl. Okay. Later in development, the dev thought of the name, the Bowel. But he liked beavowl, since it sounded stupider. I like it. The Bowel was just funny for me. That would have been funny. I mentioned the games are 2D and in art. Oh! Oh my god, they sound really fascinating. You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Ma'am, don't be so mean to me. I am a good, you know, defense attorney. Also, in each game, hard-boiled mode, which is a harder version of the name. Oh, so like hardcore mode of the game. Oh my god. I always go for the easy settings in games because I suck. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Yes! A scrap game called 1 Week at Flumpty's before One Night at Flumpty's 3. Oh my god. Fan games go very intense. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. You don't need to beg me, ma'am. I will do anything you want. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in the case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Oh, that was a guess, yes. After he added the hard-boiled one, technically, if you play all the games, you stayed a week at Flumpty's. Oh my god. Flumpty's sounds very, very weird and scary. 2 nights at now. And 3, making it 7. Oh my god. I think 1 night there would be enough for me. Jeez. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. I definitely will check them out. They sound super, like, you know, fun. And scary. Oh my god. I need to try and get over my fear of, like, playing horror games. Except Flumpy Night of UNAF 3. I'm definitely going to check those out. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. I fucking hate Mr. Payne. He's a dick. Little weedy man. Yes, Your Honor. You better beat hard-boiled mode and get stars in all 3 games like me. Ka-chow! I don't think I'll be that aspirational. I'll probably try and get through it as best I can without passing out. I like watching like gruesome horror films and stuff like that. Oh my god, I hate Automod at times. Fuck's sake. He is a pain in the ass. A huge pain in the fucking ass. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. Oh, his little button nose. Like, jeez. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Who's Payne? Otherwise, fucking a person named Ass. I know, right? Oh. Statue. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Very good. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Yes, ma'am. Use tab to check court records frequently. Alright. There we go. I got my shiny badge. Time of death. 4 PM to 5 PM on the 31st of July. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Alright. Statue in the shape of the Thinker, and then R is profiles. Okay, so we have Mia, Chief Attorney at Faye & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. She's a catch. The clown character named Grunkfuss. Oh my god! I am not scared of clowns. I am not scared of clowns at all. It's mainly jump scares that scare me. I'm not terrified. I'm not scared of many things at all. I'm fine with like spiders and stuff, like, you know, clowns. I'm fine with a whole bunch of stuff. And unhinges his full very long. Oh my god. Larry, the defendant in the case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Aw, she was a pretty lady, and she did. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. And then this little bastard here. Winston Payne, prosecuted for the case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay, okay. Alright. Fit 2 babies lengthwise in that shit. Oh my god. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Yes, ma'am. The bi-panic is real. I am enjoying the view. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Right, okay. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh no. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Why? Why you tell? Yeah, he'll get excited in court. Why? Why say it like that, bro? Hem. Fucking a hem, people. Where's half your hair gone, sir? Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh, look at his face! He's got Tintin eyes. That was a good movie. Probably mentioned my fan game is 2D Art 2 because I can't model for shit. It's a learning curve, honey. You'll get there eventually. Practice makes perfect. Oh, that sounds really fun. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Oh, didn't they all die? Oh, God. Why is your accent deadass so cool? I am from Wales. I am a Welsh dragon. Hello, Lion. How are you, darling? How was stream? I hope your stream was okay today. Thank you for the love, baby. Yeah, my accent is Welsh. I'm from Wales. I'm a Welsh dragon. But thank you. I've never heard it. I've never had it called cool before. I've had it called lovely and stuff. That's really awesome. Does this mean the client is gonna, you know, grab the gun to his head during the court case? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I think they'd frisk people for, like, weapons and shit when they go into courts and stuff. From my experience, at least. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. Fucking high pitch. What's it to you, anyway? The little facial expressions get me. I love it. Mr. Butts, what you describe in is generally what we mean by dumped. You gotta be fucking harsh to him, man? God! In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Ah, oh, please, I'll jump over there and punch him in the face. Oh, he irritates me. At least the other prosecutors are, you know, worth anything. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? He is so angry, but he looks like a little puppy at the same time. I love it. If being ugly was a crime, I'd be a criminal, not because I'm ugly. It's a very Winkle. Oh my god. Hi, Aki! How are you, darling? I put a thinking cap on today for Ace Attorney. I look fucking adorable. Bunny complimented your model today that you made for me, Aki. She said the chibi is so fucking cute. How are you doing, baby? Yeah, Mr. Payne, that guy. I hate him. Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Cool, cool. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th of July, the day before the murder. Okay. I'm glad to hear you're okay. The voice you did when talking to Aki, it sounded like a sweet grandma. Oh! I'm not a grandma yet. That's gonna be like for a few years. I'm a mama. Who the fuck goes? It's okay. I'm not a granny. Oh my god. I'm just a loving mother. I'm not a granny. Thank you for the care package, Lion. You're late for a tea. No, I'm a mom. I'm not a grandmom yet. They locked me in a room, a granny room, not the granny room. I'm not ready for the granny room. I do many voices, Joe. I do many voices. It's fine. Oh, I can do a granny voice, but it's not this one. Oh, indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Well, yeah. I mean, she can't be fucking murdered if she's not here, bro. Jeez, dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Hey, yo, where's my sugar daddy? What the fuck? God damn. Models out here getting sugar daddies? Where's, you know, where's my stuff? Where's stuff for the dragons? I'm right. Yeah, true. Yeah, you are essentially the sugar daddy. Oh my god. Daddies? Sugar? Oh, he looks so fucking confused! After finding out I can't say, I was being silly as a defense. You're an innocent named Stanley. Well, Dad, gum. Ain't that a rust bug in a pickle that I am in? Oh god, I even went with the accent a bit then. Oh god. Oh. You crazy, Joe. You crazy. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Oh! Was that make you think? Because I'm older than you. Oh my god. Ugh. Chaos has infiltrated my mind so badly, I now say Tomater's famous catchphrase, dead gum. Mater's just so funny though, I love Mater. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Get that bank, lady. Dude. Mater references State Farm in Cars 2. Oh my god. I'm so gonna be watching Cars on my days off now, yes. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Young lady? Oh, young lady me? What a young lady me? Do you think Miss Stone was dating Mr. Hard? What? Tony! No! Prison is just a place. Hi, Crucible! Hi, darling! It is very chaotic right now. I've learned so much about Pixar's Cars. It's amazing. Past 21. Oh, it's very chaotic. Oh, it's great. I'm having a good time. How are you, Crucible? I hope you've been well, Vivi. Me when I'm asked what's 9 plus 10. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. Mia, ma'am, your chesticles do things to me. Thank you. I'm praised. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Very skilled, then. Stop him from answering. Sure. Chesticles. Yeah, I call them chesticles sometimes. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. Fucking tell him, Suit Daddy. People in suits do things to me. I hold no bars of apologies. Oh yeah, everybody meet Joe. Joe is our new chatter. He's very chaotic and I find him very funny. He's telling me about a cool fan game and stuff today. When my type of girl is one with flat chest. Oh, I'm on some laughter high at the minute, Jesus. It's a good thing I wear fucking suits. I need to get me in a suit. I fucking love suits. I owned a damn well good suit. I'm annoyed that I could no longer fit in it. I had one of those suits that looked like and I used to wear like Converse with them for a theatre piece, and I got so many people going, it reminds me of David Tennant's Doctor Who. I was like, yeah. Hello, Saru, baby. It's so good to see you, honey. We need to cook instead of cooking. It's laughter. To all win. Yes! It is Saru, it's my little bean. How are you, baby? Oh, I feel very special today. I'm having a good day. A good day today. Yeah, I need to get like get a PNG of like Nozomi in like a pantsuit, just like sitting on a desk. I'm like, yes, please. Chested women that love Legos and video games and suits are the hottest things on earth. Legos are cool. Legos are cool. But they're annoying when you step on them, though. I like them. Yeah, Han. What's up, Lion? Nozomi is chibi size. I can hug her easily. Pheonix Wright is a strange thing for me. My autism brain should be bored, but enjoy this. Pheonix Wright is one of my favorite games. I know, but you already bought me enough art, bro. I'll take other shinies. Yes, Saru, Aki made me this lovely little chibi as like a little birthday surprise, and I really enjoy it so much. It's so cute. Play the newer ones, Ace Attorney Chronicles, and God, that game is good. I've got that on my to-play list. Fridays are for Pheonix Wright and Ace Attorney at the minute. This means I can kick her to Pluto. Why do I get a South Park reference there? Just kick the baby. Oh, I find that funny, yeah. It's fine. I find that comical. I need somebody to just kick Chibi Nozomi into space now. Please. Little flash in the sky like Team Rocket. Please and thank you. It helps I get half the references. Being British, it was good. Hey, yo! Props to Brit. I'm breaking the... I'm gonna stream in 15 days. No! God, no! Lion will be like, digging me up from the grave tomorrow because I've got a stream on... I'm streaming with Lion over on his channel tomorrow. Oh! It's okay. You could compensate me in shiny treasures. Oh, I love it. I haven't had a good laugh in a while. Why are they so bad? Oh, cheesy jokes get me. Oh my god. Oh. It's boiling hot now, jeez. No, I use it. Oh. It's either... We either have a relaxed stream or it's just pure chaos. Cheesy jokes. I made them for the greater good. Oh my god. Oh. That question is irrelevant to this case. Fucking cheese. The funniest thing is, I'm lactose intolerant and I'm just like, no. No, so much cheese. No. Oh. Oof. Fucking winces. Fuck you, Pain, you're a dick. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? God damn it, Butts. That cheating she-dog. Oh god, shut the fuck up, Butts. Yes. Yes, Mr. Lion. Lactose intolerant people. When they have to fight lactose, they honestly, like, we all know, lactose intolerant people, we know that dairy makes our stomachs hell, but it's like, give me the fucking ice cream. I ain't fucking, like, spending an arm and a leg for lacto-free stuff. I had no idea. Check the mail before we do stuff tomorrow. Okay, I will tell you to check the mail. Do you want me to remind you when I wake up in the morning? Censor. Oh, fucking. Twitch is modding things. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Oh, that is a mood. It's the mail that never fails. Blue's Clues has been running on repeat in my house for the past couple of days, and I'm just like, I miss the old presenters. Oh. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh my god. Little gavel. And they need to put one of those little squeaky hammers on there and he just goes eek when he hits it. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? She's in hell and Butts goes to heaven. No! Blue's Clues was phenomenal. Yeah, it's on Netflix at the minute. There's like 19 episodes on Netflix at the minute, and Tiny Dragon is very invested. So I hear all the songs and stuff, and I was like, since when is there a new dog called Magenta? I was like, huh. It's fun. The songs are catchy. A lot of kids shows have like catchy songs. Has she? Duh. I only used to watch like it when it used to be like on, I think it was like channel 5 on telly here when I was like younger. After I got a letter. It wasn't a letter. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Remember both of them when I was a kid. I had the cassettes. Oh. Oh god, that makes me feel fucking old now. Fucking cassettes. I know there was 2 of them. There was 2 previous presenters for it. Yeah, there was oh yeah, there was 2 guys. One of them is actually on TikTok. Yeah. Oh my god. Lion, can you check DMs for me, baby? Thank you. Maybe in a street that has a lot of bacteria. Okay. Yeah, what I forget the names. One of them, he's on TikTok now. And then there was another guy. Was his name Nick or something? Oh, I'm not too sure. Continue with the trail. Shiny man. Yeah, no, like I think they all wore like green shirts. I think the blue shirt's the newest one, but the other 2 they wore green shirts. The one on TikTok has glasses, and I don't know if the other guy was called Nick or something. I really want to Google it. I want to Google it. Fucking dinosaur of a phone. It's bugged me now. My brain is like, I have to know. The original host of the show was Steve Burns, who left in 2002 and was replaced by Donovan Patton as Joe for the rest of the series. Oh! Yeah, they had like... Oh, that was the guy, Joshua Dela Cruz. He was the first one. And then it was Steve Burns. And then Donovan Patton is the new one. That's the guy I couldn't think of. Joshua Dela Cruz. That was the first one. Then Joe replaced him. Oh my god. Oh no, Joe. There we go. Thank you. So many rules. I mean, one of them was... Really? I never know much about, like, celebrity stuff until, like, I find out later down the line and people were all like, oh, yeah, do you remember this celebrity? They did this, this, and this. I'm like, I just watch them in a show. I didn't know anything about stuff. Next actor for representation. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Bitch, there's no fucking motive! Fucker was framed! Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Fucking I know, right? Give this man a tissue for his face! Next question. Yeah. Like, you hear so much stuff coming out about, like, ex-Disney people, and I'm just like, I'm just here vibing. Unless it's, like, relevant to my life, and I'm just like, but most of them have enough money to, like, get past it all anyway. It does. It's, like, way, way after, like, there was stuff like, childhood stars who, like, have never acted, like, since their big break and shit. To date the corpse of Walt Disney, damn. Oh. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh my god, the gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh my god. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Oh god, no! He did. Tell the truth, bitch. Yeah. I was there. I went. Fucking head shaking. Order! Order in my fucking court, bitch! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh my god, that little greaty gremlin voice! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution will like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? Oh my god. The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, it's that asshole. Order! Order in the court! I will fucking yeet you out of my court, bitch! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Found the body? Made the body! This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. I hope that name was right. It is, this little fucker. Self-report. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Why the shoulder thing? That's weird to me. His head just doesn't move. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh no. Witness testimonies! I forgot about the nervous traits they do. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. Oh, that doesn't sound fucking right, bitch. Time of death, 4 PM to 5 PM. Fucking lying cunt. Hit him with a see you next Tuesday. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? God damn. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you fucking can! Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. When you can be nerve-s. Does that make sense? Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of them. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. That's fine, that's fine. Why make sense when you can be... true. Rusties, and you too can look like me. Ka-chow! Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Fuck yes. Going down, bitch. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh my god. He is but a naive little tadpole. Alright, right. That's the glory booba queen, Mia. This is it, the real deal. Wait, who the fuck names their kid Pheonix? We ain't gonna become a state of America. It's quite common, actually. There's a lot of unique names now that are being used quite frequently. Like, people name their children after, like, flowers and other stuff. Don't ask me, my geography's terrible. We don't question my geography skills. Why I didn't take it. Exactly, what am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client's innocent, right? Cloud is a weirder name. Yeah. I mean, people get named after seasons. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Hell no! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. I'll just throw it at the bitch. I should have retaken my name has Q in it. True. Okay. Open the court record and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Well, so we've got the electricity went out from noon to 6. She arrived home from Paris on the 30th of July. Time of death, 31st, from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's when she died. Righto. Mr. Wiggles, but I'll call you. Can't really look at these contradictions with them boobas in my face. Boobas are life. Boobas are great. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. That's fine. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. This is why I don't play as well as I could in Dark Deity. I know! The fucking models and the characters are just like, oh, chef's kiss. Like, you gotta appreciate a good model. Like, I'm sorry, our girl Sia? Hey yo, I'm a fucking menace to society. Fucking bow down and worship the queen. Like, my other PNGs, like, this is my cute little, like, chibi I adore off Aki, but my other models, like, mwah, kisses. I could even, like, put my model, like, smaller and lying down on the sofa at some point. We'll have to see how it goes. Ah! Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Glory be! Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. Quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Don't gotta ask me twice. Oh my god! Sir! Oh. I thought to call the police immediately. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. That's true. I want to sit on top of a pile of gold. That's the dream. And I'm gonna have like a throne made of bones. And I get a massive crown. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Bum, 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 bum. Present this fucker. Fuck yeah! Oh my god! I just keep walking into them. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Lying motherfucker! Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Tap tap the paper, sir. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Fucking sweat, bitch! These motherfuckers exactly this hour. It's never 2:32 a.m. Well, I mean, it just depends if it's a crazy thing. How would your mind process it unless you've, like, you know, gone through that? Oh, that! Oh, fucking object me, bitch! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. When reporting a fucking murder, you don't forget the time, you fucking sweaty rat. Oh my god. He gets me angry. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Exactly. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m? Gee, that's a really good question. You fucking answer it, mate. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. Boob queen. Yes. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. God damn it, they don't like fucking that term. Oh, pain guys are a pain in the ass. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Yes, ma'am. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright. The time of discovery. Fucking let's hear it then, Mr. Wiggles. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Okay. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Boy, the blackout! Oh! Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. This guy is a motherfucking idiot. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Damn fucking right I'm gonna. Right. Yes, ma'am. You know what to do. I damn well do. I've got this one. Alright. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. It was a voice saying the time, probably coming from the television. You sure it was the television, not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. Fucker! There was only one large television. Right. Yes, ma'am. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. All the fishy sus! Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Where the fuck is my evidence, bitch? Walking in the courtroom, the bowl of raw fish. I swear to God it wasn't me. Oh my God. Hold it right there. That's right. You don't mess with Suit Daddy. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. That's right. Sweat, you bugger. You couldn't have heard television or a video. God, no. Fucking shake anymore, mate. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Oh, that fucking twitch face, bro. It was... If only the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial was entertaining. Oh, God. Not that my dog stepped on a bee, bitch. Oh my God, he screamed. I remember now. Well, fucking scream, you weirdo. Mr. Sowit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Because that fucker is the one who murdered him! Murder! Oh no. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. Why are you so nervous? It must have been the shock of finding the body. I see, it's right. The dog did do it, right, bitch? That's true. True. Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Lying fucking bitch! That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. Guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Damn fucking right I'm gonna. Throw that fucking thing in his face. Gladly. Bitch. I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Eat my fucking big dick, please. Wait just a moment, damn right. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. If I was a lawyer, I would be shitting at They have to work a long time for that, you know. My friend, one of my old friends from school went into law school and everything, and he worked, like, you know, for ages just trying to, you know, pass the exams and stuff. It's a lot more work than people tell you. So it's very difficult to get into. Lawyer, I hardly know her. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I'm a fucking defense attorney, bitch. Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Bitch, are you blind? Run out jokes, send help. Oh no! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. You'd have to be pretty fucking close to it, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it. It says the time out loud. Right, but why is he fucking... He'd have to be holding it to turn it on? Dumbass. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? Non-looking clock I've ever seen. I mean, you'd be surprised. It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Yeah, hi Paul baby! How are you? Court cases in Japan are decided in evidence beforehand and the trial is just for show. Oh, I might do like Judge Judy and shit then. It's a thinking clock. They have cameras ever make a more dramatic and entertaining thing ever. There's a lot of like court shows over here and stuff. You've like got Judge Rinda and stuff like that, and then you've got other ones. It's just madness. Show, yeah. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. Bitch, get him. Bless you. Don't give me the middle finger. Rude. I can't explain it, but you have the most mom voice. I am a mom. Thank you. Yeah, I've been told that. I am a mom, actually. I have a tiny dragon. Yeah, it's why I stream at night. Because my kiddo is in bed. But yeah, I get that a lot. Nope, not at all. Not at all. I'm a full-time mommy and a streamer. And I write stuff. I do a lot of things. I'm a very busy dragon. And a lot of people just take to have just been basically saying, Can you be my new mom? Or they just sort of convert themselves and they'll call me Mama Nozomi or whatever. I don't mind, but no, it's not a joke. I'm a mom, but I'm not your mom. I'm not a dummy mommy, babe. No. I am not a dummy mommy. Goddamn, babe. Who needs a mom when you have action figures? Why does it remind me of the SpongeBob thing? The gang's all here. Good God. Oh. Gang's all here. Oh, I love it. I'm extreme. Oh, it's okay. You have friends, honey. It's okay. Oh. Then again, I refuse to know people because I hate talking. That's a mood. I can understand that. I'm very sociable online, but like IRL, I'm like, please, no. Mary, have you been reading lately? No. I've not been reading, dear sister of mine. I've been busy cleaning and preparing for a tiny dragon's birthday party. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bad, I know. I'm so fucking antisocial. My class from last year didn't even know half the stuff about me. It's okay. It's okay. Online, I'm very sociable, but like IRL, I'm like, oh no, people, please. I even got decaf coffee on the shopping list for your visit next week, Tony. How nice am I? It's decaf. But I got coffee. You're coming over. Decaf coffee, yeah. I have to have decaf tea and coffee at home, so because you're visiting and stuff, like it tastes the fucking same. I have decaf tea as well. I have to have decaf though, because fucking migraines. Tea enjoyer, yes. Joe is part of the tea cult. Tastes like piss. Fuck off. I'm not so. You're a coffee snob woman. Don't have all fancy coffee machines, you know. Fucking hell. Oh. I think I've still got some of your books in my room, Tony, as well. I'll have to double check if they're still there. I need to give them back to you if I have them. Decaf coffee, then decaf tea. Yeah, I get decaf coffee and stuff. Yeah. I think it was the House of Glass first 3 books. I think I still have them somewhere in my bedroom, or I've put them in the cupboard in Tiny Dragon's room. It's tea that has no caffeine in it, Joe. It hurts my soul that I had to switch to decaf tea, but, you know, migraines and all, I'm not allowed a lot of caffeine. I get like an energy drink occasionally. Well, it's supposed to be occasionally, but I drink that like fucking water at the minute. And I know, yeah, I just don't drink water. Shocker. Yeah. A chai person. I love chai lattes. There's a cafe in town that does a very nice chai latte. I like those. I do drink decaf tea daily. I'm British. I'm Welsh. Tea is one of my identities. Even when it's warm, I've had like a cup. I've started to drink tea again because it's sometimes getting a bit chilly again, and I'm like, I need tea. I didn't know tea had a caffeine counter. Yeah, tea has caffeine in it. So you can get decaf tea as well. It's the same as coffee, but tea has a less caffeine amount than coffee does. But it's still, if you drink tea as much as I do, the caffeine builds up eventually. So yeah, it's the more you fucking know. I only found out tea had caffeine in it when I was pregnant, because I drink tea excessively. Like, I could go 7 cups over in a day. And And doctor's like, yeah, let's reduce your intake of caffeine. And then we looked at tea, and they said to me, you should only really be having about maybe 2 cups of tea a day. And I just was like, what, hello? Oh, devastated when I was 10. I found Waluigi's taco stand. Waluigi had a taco stand? Oh my god. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Dun dun dun! Oh! Oh, they should have let him have the taco stand. Well, Luigi needs a side hustle. Give him tacos. Yeah, I'll have a look for those books, Tony. Probably Monday. Well, when I'm cleaning up, I'll have a look and see where I've put them. I've put them somewhere. Right now, I need to give them back to you because I've not had a chance to read them. I wanna get the House of Glass series on Kindle if they have it eventually, because I can't really keep borrowing books from you because you live so far away. Goddamn woman. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went there. No. No, I think she's lived close enough to me for a long time. No, it's nice when she gets to visit. It's nice. Plus, I think we'd get into fights if we were around each other all the time. Ah, sibling love. You gotta love it. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh no. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh my god. Yeah, she is indeed. Yeah. Indeed. Yes, some of my IRL friends. I've got an IRL friend, my partner, and my sister all come watch my streams. I mean, VTubers are people behind their models, honey. So we do have family and, spouses and lives and stuff. My babe's been in the stream too. My partner, he's here too. He watches my streams and supports me. And then my sister got into watching VTubers. Well, she wanted to see what I did. So yeah, it's nice though. I have so many friends. VTubers aren't AI. Oh hell no, I'd be shit AI, bro. And mostly AI streamers, they stream all the fucking time. Bitch, I need sleep. I ain't an AI. I need sleep. I love my sleep. Actually, 2 dwarfs in a trench coat. God damn it, boy. Boy, come on. You're gonna fucking reveal my secrets. Stop it. You menace. Order in the court. Fucking order in my fucking court, bitch. Intriguing. Please continue. I was like, AI, that's funny. Oh. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Dun dun dun. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh, fuck off, Pain. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. I will fucking yeet a gavel at your face, sir. Baseless? classmates say the most normal things, but say a word that also has a dirty meaning. Oh. Just look at the witness's face. Oh, he angry. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean... Oh my god, he ripped off his hair! What the fuck? Oh my god, he tore off his toupee. Oh my god. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you! My god, you're an angry man. It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn. Burn, give him death. Wow. How mean, Tony. Very supportive. Order. Order in the court, I say. I will yeet a chair at someone. Your Honor, a moment, please. That there isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. I'm just hungry 24/7, so I can't get a partner. I'm too aggressive. You want to find someone who can cook and likes food, and then take cooking classes together, cause that's cute. You want a partner that can cook and look after you. I can't cook for shit. But my partner can. That's why I was like, yep, I'm fine. Mr. Wright. Oh, shit, bro. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? I'm a cooker, but not an eater. Oh, I get that, though. Like, it depends what I cook. If I have to cook at home when it's my turn to cook, I tend to cook food I know I'm going to eat. You'll be a house husband. That is a cool job, bro. But taking care of the house is you know, it's hard work. The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Suet heard was definitely this clock. I've got a fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this call. Oh my god. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. There's a beep, bitch! I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Suet heard and the actual time of death. I like to think the thinker clock said, I think it's 8:25, but it's a minute too early. Oh, I hate having to program new clocks. So, Mr. Suet, try to talk your way out of this one. Ooh, excuse me. Nom, nom, nom. I'm staying hydrated. Look at me go. Ah! What am I doing? Ah. Oh, dear. You forgot one thing. Why are you yelling then, sir? Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, don't you ever worry that you like wake up your chat while streaming. No, not at all. I've been streaming for about since October now, so no, I don't. And if he does ever need to come down or something, you know, there is a mute option ABRB stream. So yeah, being a parent still comes first. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. But he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. That's fair, that's fair. Being a parent isn't for everybody. It's always good to have those, you know, decisions and like conversations before, you know, getting into things and stuff like that. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Of course! Thanks for stopping by, Tony! Thank you! Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! The only one here isn't close to knows me pretty much. Yeah, well, you're a first-time chatter, hun. I hope you come by many more streams. You know, a lot of people have been coming, you know, since my debut and stuff like that. So it's nice to meet new people. But you know, you'll probably get to know me a bit more if you know when you keep coming and stuff like that. It's always fun. But I like to treat everybody, you know, everybody's precious to me. All my viewers are very important to me. Oh no, please don't explode. I'll have to hire the cleaning crew. And you know, they charge a hefty rate, you know. I don't want to subject my poor mod lion to cleaning duties. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's okay. We'll get more shit. Oh god, shit, Mia's on it. I live on the dwarf planet Pluto. God damn! Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Boob Queen. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Entire planet's worth of my own grown. If Elon touches this, he's gonna die. Oh no! Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Oh, of course. I mean, you make your own rules on your own planet, I assume. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Oh god, that's so weird to say. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that proves it, right? Find it and let them have it. Oh god. Let me have a look. Why would it be 3 hours behind? Power was out from noon to 6 PM. Maybe the power outage? I don't know. Only you, my other VTuber, and my friends and best friends. Oh, I feel very honored that I get a place on your planet. Thank you. Choose for a random thing. What? Alright, let's see. We say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Found evidence to support this claim? Of course. Piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. See you pull this one off. Alright. Okay. It's either gonna be this or the electricity. It can't be the electricity because that was out. Batteries, maybe? Arrived home from Paris on the 30th. Day of the murder. Maybe the passport? Oh my god. Why would somebody change the time on the clock 3 hours back though? If it was clear the statue was most likely in that room and wasn't brought in Paris where time to... Ooh, maybe. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Hey, yo! When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. But yeah! Well done, Joe! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh my god. No, not the puns. Oh, he angry. Oh, he foamed at the mouth and fainted. Oh, damn. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. He did! Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Fuck yeah! Oh my god! Confetti in the courtroom! Hell yeah. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. Oh my god. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Poor lady. August 3rd, 2:32. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Bro, poor Larry lost his girl over a burglar. Boobas! I know. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Oh, poor Larry. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Oh, his name's Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Ayo, let's not degrade her, yeah? Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Hey, let the man grieve in his own way. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Why are you giving me the murder weapon? Why? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Now, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? It'd be the clock, I guess. Proof. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh, what about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. I believe. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yes, boob lady. Yeah, I guess so. So how about dinner on me? I would happily eat dinner off you, madam. Thank you. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Damn, ma'am! I will definitely go for drinks for you. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. I've still got drinks from my birthday stream, bro. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh no, shit. The end. Oh no, we finished that case. Dun dun dun. Brand new episode has been unlocked. Very jazzy man there with lots of shiny rings. Saving. Save your progress. Fuck yes, please. There we go. Always important to save. Oh my god, cell phone is ringing. Could that be the sugar daddy of Cindy? I don't know. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. Hello, Crucible baby. You cozy? I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Of course, enjoy your game.
Mother.
Thank you.
Mother, I crave violence.
Thank you for the follow, Joe. I hope you enjoy going to play your game. Take care, honey. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha, so what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Eeh. Eh. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Oh my god. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho-ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho-ho! My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! Oh my god. Who the fuck? Red, white, blue. Oh my god. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Let's go to the office. That smell. Blood. Oh god, she's someone's crying! Sis! Someone's there. Oh no! Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh no, Booba lady, no! Who are you? Oh shit. Bitch is down. The strange child dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Till finally she was cold. No! Booba lady is gone. Chief. I don't know. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Okay. Don't worry, Nosma. You got plenty of booba for me. Oh, the boobs. I liked her though. Why did we gotta kill off the nice ones? God damn. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. I see pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. There's some irony here. I know, right? Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Well, that's fucking ominous. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I nearly dropped my coaster. No. There we go. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Well, I'm just checking to make sure I have everything. You know. Shards of glass. Okay. Painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. She was hit in the head with a blunt object and died instantly. Right. Let's move to the office. Okay. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Oh, god damn it! She's fucking Houdini! I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Ah! Jesus. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Oh, it's Mia's sister! Maya Faye. Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Alright, I'm gonna at least talk to her first. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis. So she was already dead. Okay, that helps us narrow it down. Okay. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let me see if she knows what this is. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Don't cry! No! That's a sad bean. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Thank you for the care package, honey. Oh, and the head pets and all the love. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm being good. I'm staying hydrated. I better hurry up and call the police. Alright. Alright, let's see. Anything worth examining over here? You can cram more legal books in here if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Okay. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Bitch, where is my phone? Large painting, call it modern art. I, on the other hand, call it mistake. That's fair, that's fair. Reception desk, I usually sit here. Okay. Let me open. Don't touch the doorknob. Where the fuck's the phone? Let's move to the office. There's a phone in there. Okay. The Pheonix ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Okay. Anything else? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Alright, let's call the fucking phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Oh my god, another booba lady! Pheonix. Oh my goodness. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh my god, booba lady. Crazy booba lady. I know, right? A large building across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. Okay. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. Not use it. Right. Can we move back out then? Back to the office. The Ninors are here! Oh my god. I am feral. Police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Is this guy? Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Fucking name, bro. Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Screaming boob lady! Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Oh, fucking hell, you angry bitch. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? My god, he's so angry. Why are you so angry, mister? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. No, she fucking didn't. Jesus Christ, you dumb fuck. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Are you fucking for real right now? What a fucking dumbass. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. at the detention center visitors room. They fucking got the cameras here like Big Brother. Bastards. Innocent little Maya. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. She's a bean! She's a cinnamon roll. God damn, it's always the cute ones. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. I mean, yeah, her sister's just been fucking murdered and she's being blamed for it. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Bitch, no I didn't. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Hiya! The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, damn. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Alright. Let's fucking talk, bitch. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium, in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. All the strangeness. Okay, so... I'll learn a bit about spirit mediums for a minute. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Right, what happened at the crime? So could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Okay. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Alright, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Okay. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. That is just fucking harsh. Say, what about your parents? Oh my god. I see, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. You tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. Morning, I got a call from my sister. Wanted me to hold the evidence. Okay. Practically qualifies. So then, when did you arrive at the office? Right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, okay. What have I got in here? Thinker. Okay, okay. Let's move to the law office. That's some real fancy artwork there, sir. September 6th, the Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. It looks fancy, though. Guess I'll just have to come back later. I may want to just snoop. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. Alright. Solid mahogany desk. Wood's been polished to a deep luster. Okay. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Okay. I need to go back to the detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. God fucking damn it, bitch. I bet... Go back there, then. Okay. Done that one. No clues here. Where is he gonna be? None there. expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Nothing there. Done that. Done that. Done those. Right. What have I got here? Okay. R. Gumshoe. Defendant. Chief Attorney. Move. Let's go back to here. September 6th, the Pheonix Law Offices. Offices filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Oh my god, you're so useless at your job. No, Pheonix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? How dare! Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. You're right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright, let's chat to this fucker. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, 9 PM on, I assume, the 5th of September. Single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. Very good. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Nope. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I'm just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with his almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, what have I got for... Okay. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all of little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to get hold of for me. What's it this time? The clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh, it's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Hey. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. What a name, lady, what a name. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyery tricks on me, aren't you? She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way? Guess I should have known better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Sweet! Let's go to the hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh my god. What the fuck are you? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Fucking little uwu cat, bitch. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I'm examining the fucking room. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. Oh my god. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. So, do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Bet you fucking do, bitch. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
Absolutely not. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Teehee. You know, you're cute when you blush.
Oh my god, she cringes me. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh boy. Alright, alright. Do I have anything to give you? No? Okay. Let me go back here. Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young.
And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case.
Made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all but carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Okay. Okay. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I should go back to the... Is this fucker gonna be here? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh my goodness, look at this man. His glorious mustache. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Oh, well, think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying, jeez. Alright, I suppose we go back to speak to Maya then. September 6th, 3:42. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He's all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Bitch, I'll do it. It's a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM, time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... Can't abandon you, child. No one is as sad as the person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh, Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Oh, don't cry, woman. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. She smiled at least. Looks like an entirely different person. One last thing. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay. What have we got? I want to see if she knows what's... Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. Okay. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Okay. See you at 9. Okay. I want to move to the hotel. Can I get back there? Oh god! Like a fancy ass bellboy here. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Well, that is convenient. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Now's my chance to snoop a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Court phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Court. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I am getting to the bottom of that drawer. The screwdriver is sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here?
Hey, dragon,
Oh
not
my
lizard.
god!
I don't do that tongue thing.
Thank you for the subscription, honey! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today, Ducky. Oh, thank you for using your Prime to sub to me. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. We're, being good lawyers. I'm doing very well, thank you. Had some good laughs and stuff today. I'm chilling. I'm playing one of my favorite games, and I'm just having a grand old time today. Put my little thinking cap on my little chibi, because, we hard cracking cases. But yeah, I'm enjoying my day today. How's your day been, though? Did you do anything fun today? A wiretap. Oh, thank you for the hugs, baby. Thank you. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this little bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Bum bum bum. Saving the current progress, yes! And it wraps up well to the end of stream. Alright. Awesome. So let me hop over to who we're gonna go raid out to today. Because I am holding a full ass bladder. Oh! And it's coming toward the end of stream, as always. Let's see, where are my doohickeys? Tomorrow, I'm going to be over on lovely, lovely Lion stream. And we'll be doing more Dark Deity, because that is our Saturday jam. But let us have a look who is on the Twitchy Twitch today. Never know who's on today. But I will be doing Pheonix Wright and Ace Attorneys every Friday at the minute because I love this game. But yeah, Saturday is gonna be I'll be over with Lion as always because I enjoy spending time there and we have fun. Who are we gonna see today? I don't know who we're gonna go see today. Let me see. Yay! My darling Probably a Monster is streaming today and I have not seen her in so fucking long, so I'm definitely going to be bringing you over to that chaotic side because I haven't seen her since, you know, she's been busy moving and she definitely deserves some love. She is rebranded from her Tanuki skin to going back to her old model B, and honestly it's awesome. Oh, you just got to spell it right. Oh my goodness, there we go. And she's playing some Code Vein today, but I would love to introduce you to my darling B. You know, I follow her on TikTok as well. But I'm going to be over on Lion's channel tomorrow. So I hope you guys keep an eye out on Twitter for that. And then on Monday, we'll be back with some more fun games too. Thank you for coming today. And thank you for the follows and the subs. I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.